There she is. As beautiful as ever. It's been a few years, but figured I'd try to post a little bit more. Had a lot of work done to the old Silverado. I figured I'd make an update video and kind of tell y'all what's been happening for the last few years. So right off the bat, I'm going to pop the hood. Truck has been completely gone through as far as the long block is concerned. You know, got the standard hot air intake. You know, always got to have that on these. I put a cam in it probably a month or two ago. Didn't put any special cylinder heads on it or anything. I just got some remanufactured ones because the ones that were on it before were cracked and they were leaking coolant. So that had to be addressed. Other than that, it's got a Stage 3 Brian Tooley Racing truck cam, the V2 version, and a whole plethora of other things that I've done that I cannot think of at the moment. But just to name a few, I've got LS7 lifters in there, I've got chromoly push rods, and for those of you that don't know what chromoly push rods are, that is a hardened push rod. I've got upgraded roller rockers, or maybe not roller rockers, but the trunnion upgrade, because the way these are from the factory, the trunnions and the rocker arms will come apart at high RPM and the needle bearings inside them will trash the motor. So basically what you're left with is replace them all together with a full roller rocker setup, or just do a trunnion upgrade, which that's what I ended up doing. Besides that, got a long tube headers, full true dual exhaust setup from Speed Engineering, I believe. It's an axle dump kit, dumps right before the axle. Pretty self-explanatory. Got a transmission cooler installed. I believe the way this one is, this truck did not come with a factory cooler, so I had to retrofit a few things. I had to get a couple of hoses. Basically what I did is I just disconnected this top line from the trans cooler, and there's this little adapter that you can buy that sticks directly in here. It's kind of like the end of this, but just a little piece sticks out. You can attach a hose to it, run it to the front to your cooler setup, and then once you do that, you run it back up here to this line and it recycles it into a tranny. Pretty cool, pretty easy. That's the cooler in there. Set in there pretty good, pretty nice. You can see the brand in there, Durali, however you say it. Pretty good setup. That's that. Also, if we close the hood here, we'll go underneath the truck and check out what's going on in there. Or under there, I should say. It's got a rebuilt transmission. I had that done by Transmission Techniques over here in Dawsonville, Georgia. Great guys. They know what they're doing. That is just residue from a past oil leak that got fixed already, but I digress. Transmission's got a 2200 stall converter in it. High energy band on the 2.4 drum, whatever they call it. High energy alto clutches, you know, Corvette servo, the whole 9 yards. Big rebuild. Works really nice. And let's see if I can get a shot of it. There's the long tube headers. Another one over there. Crosses over. It's got an X pipe right there. Goes all the way back and dumps right there at those two bullet mufflers that are connected. Pretty good setup. Sounds pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that part. I've got, I believe these are, I can't remember the name of the company right now, but I've got drilled and slotted rotors, front and back. Works pretty nice. I've had those on there for probably close to a year now, and they work really nice for the snowflakes that I've got currently installed, 22-inch snowflakes. Got those from oewheelsllc.com. Check them out. I got these for a really good deal. That's the size of the tire right there. Very nice. And that's kind of about where I'm at with this build currently. Just ordered a bunch of suspension components for this thing. I got 2-inch drop hangers coming for this thing that I'll be installing. The hangers are actually right there on this side, and then there's another one on the other side that's up next to the gas tank. Basically, just moves the mounting point from there up to there a little bit, gets it nice. It'll probably drop this about maybe that much, which will give me a nice look, kind of what I'm going for. And then in the front, I've got replacement coil springs coming in, and I've also got 2-inch drop spindles coming in, and I've already got brand new control arms with all the bushings and all that other stuff installed, the whole nine. So yeah, that's going to be the next stage of the build. There's obviously a lot of other things I could do to this thing. For instance, I could put a set of CNC ported cylinder heads on this. You know, those are expensive, cost a lot of money. Get to it when I get to it, you know, the whole thing. Truck's tuned by Vengeance Racing. If y'all never heard of them, they're pretty good at what they do. They know how to tune these things. Even though they mostly work on light model stuff at this point, they can still tune an LS better than the most of them. So, check them out. They do a pretty good job. I mean, other than that, that's it, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Just getting this channel started. Hopefully I can grow it up a little bit, see where it gets, you know, and possibly make some other different videos about repairing these things. If, you know, if a repair ever comes up, I could do that. Yeah, that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Have fun. Do whatever you do. Y'all have a nice day.